Hi guys, today we're going to discuss English primary checkpoint. It's for paper 1 non-fiction, and the duration for this paper is 1 hour. 1 hour is the duration for this paper, and we see that on our left hand side is the inserts and our right hand side is the question paper itself. So you may take a screenshot to save the file in the laptop for self-practice. So we start from the question is question number 1. Alright guys, on our left hand side is here is question number 1, and then question number 2, question number 3, and then this is question number 4, 5, 6, 5, 6, and then we have next is question number 7 and 8. Then let's move on to question number 9, and this is question number 10A, 10B, and then we move to question number 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. That is the last question for reading, and we have section B, which is writing. For question 21, you have to write something. So imagine a team of young explorers from your school has recently returned from a successful trip to explore a remote place somewhere in the world. The place the team explored could be a mountainous region at the bottom of a lake or sea, a cave system, a jungle area. Write a report about your trip. This is space for your plan, and this is the space for writing your result. So section B consists of 25 marks here, and then that is 30 minutes of the whole paper, and you are given another 30 minutes to do the reading comprehension, which consists of text A and text B, also 30 minutes. So if we see the strategy that we will do is we have 20 questions for 30 minutes, so one question maximum will take 1 minute, and the rest of the time is used for checking and thinking, and 1 minute for text A reading. So this is text A. You may take a screenshot to save in your laptop. This is text A. Are you cut out for space? And then this is line 1 up to line 20, and then from line 20 to 25, 20 to 25, and then we have text B about Alan Shepard, and this is the text, and we have line 1 till 15, and then continue with here 16, 17, 18, 19. That is the last. So that is our insert, text A and text B. Have you take a screenshot? If you have, you may save it and do self-practice, and then find the discussion of question answer afterwards in this video. So let's read the text together. For those who want to do together, this is text A, 1 minute. Right, 1 minute for reading this. Next. Next. Alright, so that's the end of text A. Now we will do question based from this. Are you cut out for space? Let's see number one question. Number one question here. So question 1 till 11 is for number 1, is for text A. 1. Find an example of onomatopoeia in the first paragraph, lines 1 till 4. 1 till 4 here. So lines 1 till 4 will be here to here. 10 seconds from now. Right, time up guys. If you want some more time, you may pause this video. Let's reveal the answer. Well, the answer is zooming here. Zooming to work on a speeding rocket. So let's take a look what is onomatopoeia. Alright, so onomatopoeia is an word that imitates the sound it represents, such as splash, water splash, balloon pop, or bang. So that's onomatopoeia. Alright, and in here an example of onomatopoeia is zooming. This is the word. Alright, so that's the only possible answer. Let's move on to next question. Alright, so we are in question 2. Give a short quotation from the first paragraph to show that an astronaut's job is not easy. First paragraph, here we go. 10 seconds. Alright, time up guys. So let's take a look of the example of correct answer here. Okay, so we have the answer here, but it can be tough out there. So but it can be tough out there. This is okay. Or you may also say another option is just answer one, either this one or next sentence. Have you got what it takes to fly in space? So that's also possible, right? If you have any question, you may write in the comment section. In this video, if you played from MarkScheme past paper by Susan Hira YouTube channel. Right, let's move on to question 3. Alright guys, question 3, look at this sentence. If you fly straight up from Earth, you will get to space eventually. Line 7. This is 5, 6, 7, this one. If you fly straight up from Earth, you will get to space eventually. What is the sentence above an example of? Take one box. This is a must, one box only. An imperative. So the choices are imperative, a past verb form, a conditional, or a passive verb form. 10 seconds from now guys. Okay, time up, guys. Let's take a look at the correct answer. If you need more time, you may pause this video. Well, the correct answer is conditional. If you fly straight up from Earth, you will get to space eventually. So that is a conditional. But let's take a look of what is imperative, a past verb form, a conditional, and passive verb form. So there are 4 types of sentences in English. So statement, imperative, interrogative, and exclamatory, right? So what are each of those? Since the first choices in here is imperative. So what is imperative? Imperative in here is the sentences conveying a wish, appeal, or command, or a request. That is imperative. All statements are the sentences conveying some information. Interrogative are the sentences used to ask questions. Exclamatory are the sentences exclaiming feeling of thought in a state of excitement. So there are 4 types of sentences in English, and these are the definitions. So I hope it's clear what is the meaning of imperative. Right, so that is imperative. So imperative, so statement is just a statement, interrogative is a question, exclamatory is sentences exclaiming feeling or thought with exclamatory marks, and then imperative is, these are the example of imperatives. Wait here, stand up, stop talking. So it's like a command, request, appeal, or wish. So I hope it's clear the topic about imperative. Now a past verb form is just a passive form. Like if we have a past, so like in the past tense we use present is I eat rice. In the past verb form is eat become ate. So that is present, this one, and that is the past ate. So I hope it's clear about past verb form. Eat become ate. So that is from present to past verb form. Now conditional. What is conditional? Conditional is a sentence formed by using if and then followed by present simple and then comma and another present simple. In practical, conditional is there are zero conditional, first conditional, second conditional, and third conditional. So what are those? Let's take a look of what is zero, first, second conditional. So zero conditional is like if you heat water to 100 degrees, it boils. So that is the, to talk about things that are always true, like scientific fact. That is zero conditional. While first conditional used for future situation. Example, if I study hard, this is present simple, I will pass my exams. So that's the first conditional example. For second conditional is a hypothetical situation, like if plus past simple followed by present conditional. If this happened, this would happen. So example, if I earned more money, this is past simple, I would buy a new car. Alright, so that is hypothetical situation which is not actually happen. So past simple and then past future. Sorry, this one is past future. I would buy a new car, so it's past future. Alright, would plus base verb. Now third conditional, if plus past perfect plus future perfect in the past. Example, if I had met Susan last week, comma, I would have given her the book. So this is future perfect, past future perfect. Alright, so these are the three conditional: a 0, first, second, third conditional, fourth conditional. So that is conditional. So that is the answer for this question number 3. If you fly straight up from Earth, you will get to space eventually. So that is first conditional, will. Remember, second is would, third is would have, plus verb 3 here, right? So let's move on to next question. Alright guys, now question number 4. Look at these two phrases. There's a blanket of gases, the Earth's atmosphere, which gets thinner until it fades into nothing. Lines 8 till 9. Here is already in the highlight, yellow highlight. Scientists have invented an imaginary line, the Kármán line, which is 160 kilometers above the Earth. Lines 10 till 12. Here we go. Question A. Why have brackets and dashes been used in these phrases? Brackets here and dashes. Okay, 10 seconds. So let's check out the answer, guys. If you need some more time, you may pause this video. Here we go. So to provide additional information. Alright, just 1 point. This is easy answer. Now let's check out question B. What effect does the writer achieve by using dashes instead of brackets? Right here. 10 seconds from now. Alright guys, let's take a look at the correct answer. Okay, so to add emphasis by using dashes instead of brackets. Or you may also answer in here, dashes will actually make the information stand out. That is another possible answer. Now, if you have another possible answer, please write down in the comment section. Who knows, your answer will be helpful for other viewers. Alright, let's move on. Okay guys, let's move on. Question 5. What is the main reason most people cannot go into space? So 10 seconds. Okay guys, so our previous question number 4, we get the sentence from here. So the answer for number 5 should be in the afterwards. So it should be this one, in this section, because the question in Cambridge English checkpoint is made in order from the top to the bottom. So from number 1, 2, 3 and so on, we will get the answer in an order. So we may find the answer from here. Have you got your answer? If not, you may pause the video. Let's reveal the answer. So an example of correct answer is really expensive. Here is the most expensive form of transport. Oh, you may also say it takes a lot of money, right? And they are not billionaires, right? So that could be the possible answer. Now, if you have any other possible answer, please write down in the comment section. Who knows, your answer will be helpful for others. Now let's move on. So we have question 6. Give a phrase from text A. That means the same as very low priced. Alright, very low price. 10 seconds from now. Okay, let's reveal the answer, guys. So the correct answer is dirt cheap. Here. Okay, dirt cheap is in here. They are dirt cheap compared to your average spacecraft. So that is the same as very low price. Alright, let's move on to question 7. Question 7. What is the most common way to get a ride into space? Alright, here you can get the answer from here. 10 seconds. So question 7, what is the most common way to get a ride into space here? So the answer is you can work for a government space agency or be a pilot of one of the few billionaires. So you can travel them to the space. So let's reveal the answer for number 7. If you're not finished with your answer, you may pause this video. Okay, let's check out the answer, guys, for number 7. Okay, so work for a government space agency like this one here, or then you become an astronaut. You may answer that. Okay, so the most common way is the first option, work for a government space agency. Okay, now become a billionaire is few option, and also become the pilot of the few billionaires also few option, because in here is the most common way, so it should be work for a government space agency, and or you can answer become an astronaut to get a ride into space. Alright, let's move on. So we already got the answer for number 7, work for a government space agency. For number 7 is the most common way to get a ride into space. Now we want to see question 8. Okay, so question 8, find a phrase from text A that means the same as it's unlikely to happen soon. 10 seconds from now. Alright, have you got the answer? For number 8, let's reveal the answer, guys. Well, don't hold your breath. So that is the phrase that means it's not unlikely to happen, because you cannot hold your breath for a long time. So don't hold your breath. Alright, next let's move on. Here we go, number 9. Look at lines below from text A. Which one of them is an example of an opinion? Takes one box only. Our gorgeous blue planet in the distance, which gets thinner until it fades into nothing. Some people have won tickets into space. You can go into space as tourists. Alright, let's give 10 seconds for this. Okay, time up, guys. So let's reveal the answer together. Well, the correct answer is our gorgeous blue planet in the distance. That is an opinion, this sentence, where others are not opinion, they are a fact. Alright, let's move on to question 10. Question 10, text A is written in an informal style. Okay, complete this table of the features of informal writing with example from text A. Feature, shorten clauses. Well, example from the text, get past that. get past that. Okay, so here we go. This is the sentence, get past that line. So this is example of shortened clauses. Alright, now second feature is use the second person. So you have to find example from the text. And next is blank, and the example is whose, wouldn't, and don't. And next feature is use of question, and you have to find example. So you're given 10 seconds for this. Okay, let's review the answer. If you have not finished, you may pause this video, guys. Okay, here we go. So shortened clause is done. Use of second person, of course you do. Of course you do. So it's in here. Second person, you. Now shortened phrase is whose, wouldn't, don't is shortened phrase. Alright, now use of questions. You can see from here, want to be an astronaut, alright, or there are others that you can use, like in here we can use private jets. Okay, so luxury cars like Rolls Royce on private jet here. Okay, luxury cars like Rolls Royce, private jet. That is the use of question here. Okay, let's move on to next question. Why has the writer chosen to write in informal style? Okay, 10 seconds from now. Okay, let's check out the correct answer, guys. So the example of correct answer is to make reading more enjoyable. You can answer any question related, any answer that related to this. You can write to make it more fun to read, to make it kid friendly, to interest the younger readers. Alright, if you have any other possible answer, please do write down in the comment section. Who knows, your answer will be helpful to other viewers. Let's move on. Guys, now we are in question 11. What kind of book would you find text A in? Tick one box, solely on one box, strict one box. A school dictionary, an instruction manual for pilots, a biography about an astronaut, an information book about astronauts. Okay, 10 seconds from now, guys. Let's reveal the answer. If you have not finished, may pause this video. Okay, so it's an information about book about astronauts should be the answer. Okay. Now we are heading to text B. Text B here. So it's about Alan Shepard. So these are the reading for Alan Shepard. You may take a screenshot and save it in your laptop to help self-study. Okay, now let's continue with question 12 to 20. So now we are in question 12. Where is Alan Shepard from? So you get 1 minute to read all these inserts for text B. Okay, 1 minute. Let's start the timer now. Second paragraph. Next. Okay guys, let's see question 12. Where is Alan Shepard from? 10 seconds from now. Okay. Alright, let's reveal the answer, guys. So, America would be the correct answer. Let's move on. Now we are in question 13. Okay, so which one of the sentences about Alan Shepard's first spaceflight is true? Tick one box. He flew with 6 other astronauts. He flew to the moon. He flew around the Earth. He flew for less than an hour. So 10 seconds from now. Okay guys, let's reveal the answer. So he flew for less than an hour. That should be the only correct answer on Alan Shepard's first space flight. Alright, so first time here, and then the flight lasted only about 15 minutes, and he flew alone. Yeah, so this one is wrong. 6 is wrong. 6 is wrong. Flew to the moon? No. He flew just 185 kilometers high and came back down. So the second statement is wrong. He flew around the Earth? No. Okay, so now let's move on to question 14. Now we are in question 14. What are the names of the 2 spaceships Alan Shepard flew in? 10 seconds from now. Okay guys, time up. Let's check out the answer. Okay, so the answer is Freedom 7 and Apollo 14, the 2 spaceships. So Apollo 14 and Freedom 7. Okay, let's move on. So now we are in question 15. Which of the astronauts in text B did not walk on the moon? 10 seconds from now. Okay guys, let's check out the answer. Well, is Stuart Roosa. Is Stuart Roosa. Alright, so that can be found in here. Roosa, Stuart Roosa, or if you answer just Roosa is should be okay. Now let's move on. Well, we see from the text that Stuart Roosa kept the main ship orbiting around the moon while Shepard and Mitchell landed part of their spaceship on the moon. So Stuart Roosa did not walk on the moon. Next, question 16. So look at line 13 till 15. 13 till 15 is, here we go, 13 till 15. This 13, 14, 15. What do we learn about Alan's character? 10 seconds from now. Right guys, let's check out the answer. So he was surprising. This is the example of correct answer. As we can see from the line 13 to 15, Shepard also surprised everyone by suddenly producing a golf club and becoming the first person to hit a golf ball on the moon. So he was surprising, and also he had a sense of humor, we can say that. Right, any other answer, please write down in the comment section. Who knows, your answer will be helpful for others. Next, well, now we are in question 17. How did Shepard support space exploration after leaving NASA? 10 seconds from now. Right, if you need some more time, please pause this video. Let's check out the answer. Okay guys, so an example of correct answer is by raising money to train new astronaut. So here we go, raising money to train new astronaut. That will be the answer for 17. Let's move on to next question 18. Here we go. So take one box. What genre is text B? A recount, a biography, an information text, or a diary entry? 10 seconds from now. So we are revealing the answer for question 18. What genre is text B? Let's check it out. So the answer is a biography. It's about Alan Shepard. Let's move on to next question. Well, question 19, explain why Alan Shepard has the reputation of being an exceptional astronaut. Give 2 reasons. 10 seconds from now. Right, time up guys, so let's check out the answer. If you have not finished, you may pause this video. Here we go. So this is the example of correct answer. He was the second person and the first American in space. Second person, first American in space. Second, and on his first mission, he flew alone. Here, just enough room for one person on board. Or you may answer he was the head astronaut here. On the okay, so he was the head of the astronaut office. That also another possible answer. Now let's move on to a next question, question 20. Well, question 20, choose the best heading for the last paragraph of text B. Here the best heading. So tick one box. Is it a quiet life, the last flight, life on Earth, or a missed opportunity? 10 seconds. Okay, let's check out the answer guys. Here we go. The last paragraph in here is this paragraph. So the correct answer is life on Earth. As on Earth, he worked as the head of the astronaut office and continued to be involved in exploration by raising money to train new astronauts. Right, that's all for a last question. We have question B, is writing, and this is the question. So the tips for writing section is: do not write less than half pages. Content should be relevant. Use well-developed language with relevant vocabs. Paragraphs should be well organized throughout the text, and use correct grammar, punctuation, and spelling. So you have 2 full pages to write your responses. So that's all for today. So today's discussion is conducted by Study with Tuition Online, and you may email us if you are interested to join with us. We cater for all this program. Check link in the this video in the description section, and there's also important notes about the English grammar for this paper. And today we have discussed English checkpoint. This is the code 0844/01 paper 1 April 2022 for primary level. Check link in the description and write any comment if you in the comment if you have any question. We hope today's discussion will be helpful to you, and God bless you.